A warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to race preview for this Thursday meeting here at Bangalore, ninth day of the Bangalore Summer Meeting 2024. We start off with the first race coming up, the Skyline Plate. Horses rated 0 to 25. Distance run is 1400 meters. We start off with the first runner coming up is number 1, Alice Blue. Alice Blue was the one who ran third on this occasion. Given a couple of backhanders, started to accelerate, but eventually finished on third on this occasion, where Brave Majesty was the one who came and notched up that fine win of 2.5 lengths. And Alice Blue on this occasion ran ending up third from tongue strap cross nose band hood rated at 24. 2 will be Sea Diamond. Sea Diamond placed 8th. Jersey King was the winner of this race. Well, gracing the wrong end of the field. Never showed any semblance of form at all as Sea Diamond, having finished 8th on this occasion. But previously in last winter was a winner of a race in race number 136 is Sea Diamond. Sporting blinkers rated at 23 is Sea Diamond. This horse ending up finishing on last on this occasion. 3 will be Estefania. Well, started to catch up with the front runner is Estefania at a crucial point of time. Once at the final 800 meters, slightly veered out and then came and eventually ended up finishing on third, having run second behind Slingshot and third behind third on this occasion over that scurry trip is Estefania. Mukardam out of Estidama is number 3. Estefania is from Tungstar Crossnose band rated at 19. 4 will be the Omega Man, who's at 2 outings, hasn't shown any form at all as the Omega Man, having run a forward race on this occasion. Fell back gradually to end up finishing on 7th on this outing. Just beat one home where Annadale was the winner over that 7 furlong trip. Previously over that shorter trip ran 6th out of 8 runners being never given. Or the Omega Man finishing on in that backward bunch. One tongue strap rated at 19. 5 will be Double Vision. Double Vision was the one who ended up finishing on third on this outing in the Silks of Gold with blue, brown and red sash is Double Vision. Finished on ending up third on this outing. Rallied well on the inside railing and finished on ending up third. Pretty consistent, barring one occasion where this horse ran 7th behind Ebatse, but on this occasion ran third out of 12 runners. Dawn Rising, the winner, rated at 18. And Tanganyika finished on ending up 5th with Ice Storm also coming up for scrutiny. These are the 2 runners. Tanganyika 2 occasions ran 4th behind Slingshot, and in this occasion finished 5th out of 9 runners behind Cat's Whisker is Tanganyika. Aki champion out of Escala, Sporting blinkers, Tungster crosses band rated at 18, whereas the other runner, Ice Storm, finished on in that back bunch was the Ice Storm in the Silks of yellow-brown panel. Well, ended up finishing on 7th out of 9 runners. Just beat 2 home on this occasion is Ice Storm. 2 outings and both the occasions ran off the frame over that 7 for long trips from tongue strap rated at 17. It will be Sacred Creator, ran 5th. Debonair was the winner, being produced in the center of the track was a Sacred Creator in the silks of pink with sky blue sleeves and red cap is a Sacred Creator, who's had 2 outings on this occasion here in summer, having finished 8th being Slingshot and 5th out of 7 runners being Debonair, who won by a margin of 2.5 lengths is Debonair. Sacred Creator eventually ended up finishing on 5th, although traveling in the center of the track, ran 5th on this occasion. From Tungstar Crossnose band rated at 14. We move on to the second race, which is the Bhishma Plate. Handicap horses rated 20 to 45. This is a no whip race. And we have a look at the first runner will be Southern Power. Southern Power was the one in the silks of royal blue with white stars is Southern Power. 6th on the first starting behind Grizzly. And on this occasion ran 7th out of 7 runners. Last in Elfin Knight's win is the Southern Power over the distance of 1600 meters. Back to that 7 for long and should do much better is number 1 Southern Power rated at 41. 2 will be Free to Play. Well, eventually came and landed the winning slot on that occasion is Free to Play, having finished 7th being Memorable Time in last winter, and previously 5th being King of War with 3rd being Galacticus. But this occasion over that 7 for long trip in a lower class, well, came and won by a margin of 4 1/4 lengths. Literally put in that smashing performance as Free to Play. Night Store out of Akaliki rated at 39. Measure of Time, who ran second on the starting, is Measure of Time, being produced almost 5 wide off the fence, travelled wide and came and finished on ending up second, 2 lengths behind the winner Annadale is Measure of Time, having finished second behind Osiris on the previous outing as well is number 3 Measure of Time. 4 will be Castaneda, who finished on 5th. Zuri was the winner, and also coming up for scrutiny will be number 6 Raffles, Fiero at Sunderland Echo. Well, this horse ended up finishing on 8th out of 9 runners. 8th right throughout was Raffles, and just finished finished on there itself, just beating one home on this occasion is Raffles Fiorota Sunderland from Tungstra Basket Pit Hood rated at 32, whereas number 4 Castaneda, well, ended up finishing on 5th out of 9 runners after a lethargic beginning, well, travelled wide to come and finish on, ending up 5th out of 9 runners. Zuri was the winner and ended up finishing on 5th on the sorting. Pretty consistent in last winter. On this occasion, ran 5th, rated at 35 from Tungstra and Crossnose Band is number 4 Castaneda. Five will be Star Comet. Star Comet ran 5th. Indian Blues was the winner of this race, and Star Comet was the one who was on the inside railing, had that lovely opening and finished on ending up 5th out of 10 runners. Could have come and finish on far more closer is Star Comet, but ended up finishing on 5th over that sprint trip, having run 3rd behind Divine's Blessing and 5th behind Air Display in last winter is Star Comets from Tungstra Crossnose Band, rated at 33. 7 will be Glow in the Dark. Glow in the Dark ran 7th. Eco-Friendly was the winner of this race, and Glow in the Dark was the one in the silks of brown with grey belt, brown sleeves. Is Glow in the Dark came in far too late to end up finishing on 2nd on the sorting. Pretty consistent enough. And this horse ended up finishing on 2nd being Eco-Friendly. Swan Blinkers, Tungstra Crossnose Band Basket Bet rated at 30. 8 will be Peridot. Peridot was the one who was running last. In fact, was Peridot, but improved to run 5th out of 8 runners. The Athabasca was the winner of this race, but in his previous occasions in winter finished on 4th being Eco-Friendly is Peridot. Sanis Paracomet of Alexandrite from Tungstra Put Crossnose Band rated at 26. We move on to the 3rd race, the Dharmaprakasha Ellis Venkojira Memorial Trophy. We have a look at number 1, Dr. Ash. Dr. Ash ran 8th last. In fact, pretty bad run coming in from Dr. Ash. Well, almost about 50 meters away from the second last horse was Dr. Ash, and finished on ending up 8th out of 8 runners. Don Carlos was the winner of this race, winning by a comfortable margin of 5 3/4 of a length. 10 star out of Riverbank is number 1, Dr. Ash, for Tungstra. Enjoyable comes the next, who ran 4th. Ilvolo was the winner of this race. Literally pulverized the opposition on this occasion is Ilvolo. But Enjoyable came in from that mid-pack to come and finish on, ending up 4th out of 8 runners is number 2, Enjoyable. Dali out of Lovely Senorita in race number 38 over that 1200 meter trip. Ended up finishing on 4th out of 8 runners is number 2, Enjoyable. 3 will be Forever Royal. Forever Royal was nicely positioned in that second spot, but dropped back gradually to end up finishing on 7th out of 11 runners is Forever Royal. And this horse, Divine Art, came and went past the front runner very easily, in fact, to win by a margin of 2 3/4 lengths. Forever Royal ran 7th out of 11 runners ultimately. Smuggler's Covert or Starry Moment is number 3, Forever Royal. And 4 will be Crystalos. Crystalos was the one who finished 5th. Flight On was the winner of this race. Travelled in the centre of the track was Crystalos in the silks of red with white sleeves, red with red seam striped cap is Crystalos. Just one outing this summer and one run in last winter, having finished 3rd being Naughty Legend, and this occasion 5th out of 8 runners. Flight On was the winner of this race, winning by a margin of 12 3/4 lengths. Tungstra Crossnose Band is number 4, Crystalos, ending up in that back bunch. Well, 5 will be Mokoto. Mokoto ran 6th, now being shifted on the outside, was hampered for room at a crucial point by 9 being switched out on the outside and changing its legs repeatedly was Mokoto to come and finish on 6th out of 7 runners. Bourbonaire was the winner of this race, but pretty consistent last winter, having run 4th being Magical Bliss, with 3rd being Exceed and 4th being Lockheed is Mokoto. 6 will be Rodney. Rodney was the one who came in with a lightning run to come and finish on a long neck second, in fact, behind Bourbonaire in race number 16, in fact, is Rodney. Is at Arrowed at a Seaferry. Came and lost it out very narrowly, in fact, is Rodney, with Bourbonaire staving off the challenge to win by a margin of a long neck Tungstra. And 8 will be Kamet. Kamet was the one who ran 4th. This is race number 76 you're looking at. Speaking of which, out of Kanchenjunga is number 8, Kamet, who finished on 4th out of 6 runners. Golden Legend was the winner in this race, and this horse, Kamet, finished on 4th over that 7 furlong trip, rated at is Sporting Blinkers, Tungstra Crossnose Band. Rubber Day Bet is number 8. We move on to the fourth race, the D. Siddanna Memorial Trophy. Former chairman of the Bangalore Turf Club is Mr. D. Siddanna, and named after the chairman of the Bangalore Turf Club, Mr. D. Siddanna Memorial, is the fourth race. One will be Aquamaric. Aquamaric was the one who was at 2 outings, and this horse ran 7th behind Santissimo on the first occasion in race number 15, and subsequently race number 42 ran 5th out of 8 runners. Just beat 3 home, where Westbrook was the winner, rated at 64 from blinkers, tongue strap and cross nose band. 2 will be Starkova. Starkova in the silks of gold royal blue hoops is Starkova. Ran 6th on this outing, having won a race, beating in race number 76 in Ooty over that distance of 1500 meters. Subsequently ran 6th being Galahad is number 2. Starkova's from tongue stop, rated at 60. And 3 will be Stella Gold. Stella Gold, or the one who ran 8th. Kallu Sakare was the winner. This was over the distance of 1400 meters, and now we are running over that extended trip of 2000 meters. Well, this horse ran 8th out of 11 runners. 8th right throughout was Stella Gold, and finished on there. But winner in his last outing over the distance of 2000 meters in race number 117 last winter, when tongue stop, rated at 59. 4 will be Magnus. Magnus ran 2nd. Elfin Knight was the winner, and over the distance of 1600 meters, Magnus finished on 2nd out of 7 runners, having finished 3rd in the ledger behind La Reina in Chennai, with 4th behind Touch of Grey in the South India Derby is Magnus. This was over a distance of 2,400 meters, from tongue stop, rated at 46. 5 will be Constable. Constable ran 4th on this outing, where Grizzly was the winner, and Constable was the one who was in that 3rd position and ended up finishing on 4th. Ultimately is Constable. Multi-dimensional of Winds of Fortune. Grizzly was the winner over a distance of 7 furlong in race number 23. Spotting tongue strap, hood, eye patch, rated at 45. 6 will be Tiapolo. Will be Tiapolo. Tiapolo was the one who is angling for his run, nicely positioned in that 5th spot, and got that opening in between runners to come and shoot through to win by a margin of 3/4 of length in race number 161 in Mumbai, having finished 9th in his previous outing, and in this in a subsequent outing here at Bangalore was withdrawn in race number 28. But this is the run in Mumbai, where Tiapolo won by a margin of 3/4 of a length, rated at 45 tongue stop. We move on to the 5th race, which is the Chief Justice Cup. Distance run is 1400 meters. We have a look at number 1 Imperial Blue and number 3 Kalamitsi. These 2 runners come up for scrutiny, but let's have a look at the first runner. That's Imperial Blue. Race number 29 is the one which is in question. Finished on 5th on this occasion is Imperial Blue in that 2nd spot, and ultimately dropped back over the distance of 1400 to finish on 5th out of 7 runners. Shamrock was the one who kicked on to register a win of 3/4 of a length. When tongue struck crossnose band, rated at 99. Kalamitsi was the one who came in and finished on 3rd on this occasion. Flew in the last spot to come and end up finishing on 3rd over that 1400 meter tips when tongue struck crossnose band, rated at 92. 2 will be Done It Again. Done It Again ran 8th. Isn't She Beautiful was the winner, and Done It Again was the one having run 9th behind the Siege Courageous and 5th behind Moon's Blessing in last winter. But on this occasion ran 8th out of 8 runners. Last in Isn't She Beautiful's win in race number 6 when tongue stop, rated at 94. 4 will be Nezia. Nezia was the one, and this is the OT run you're looking at. Back-to-back wins coming in from Nezia, having won in race number 4, beating Beretti, and subsequently wrapped at that winner, beating Pink Jasmine by a margin of 3 1/4 lengths in race number 48 over the 7 furlong trip is Nezia. And fine acceleration produced in the last few moments of the race. Spawning blinkers, tongue stop, rate 92. Shubhankar and number 6 You Can are the 2 runners. Well, Shubhankar was the one who ran the 5th behind Isn't She Beautiful in race number 6 over the distance of 1200 meters, and subsequently in race number 36 ran 8th out of 6 runners behind Old Gate, was nicely positioned and then fell back gradually to end up finishing on 8th out of finished on 8th on this occasion is Shubhankar's one tongue struck crossnose band, rated at 86, whereas the other runner in this race is You Can. You Can was the one who ran 4th behind Isn't She Beautiful and 2nd behind Old Gate in race number 36, 2 3/4 in separating the first 2 runners is You Can. Western Alaska out of expect, and out of 6 runners, ran 2nd out of 6 runners is You Can. The 6th race will be the running of the DM Kumaraswamy Memorial Trophy. This is the race for handicap horses, 4-year-old and over. Distance is 1400 meters. Yet another. This is another runner Crosswater was the winner of this race. Back-to-back wins coming in from Crosswater. Winner in race number 153 beating Annadale, and subsequently winner beating King's Battalion by a margin of 1 3/4 lengths is Crosswater. Just managed to win by 1 3/4 lengths is number 1 Crosswater. Tungstar Crossnose Band Basket Bit rated at 59, whereas number 11 in the card is Lex Luthor, who finished on 7th out of 8 runners, rated at 48 from Blinkers Tungstar is Lex Luthor. Well, 2 will be Disruptor. Disruptor finished on 6th on the outing. Subsequently was withdrawn in race number 12 was withdrawn, but this is race number 149 of the last winter run where Westbrook came in one, and Disruptor finished on ending up 6th out of 7 runners. Tungstar rated at 58. 3 will be Golden Peaks and number 5 Adjustment. These are the 2 runners. Golden Peaks was the one who ran 3rd. Galahad was the winner of this race. Adjustment was right on the haunches and finished on ending up 9th on that outing is Adjustment. But Golden Peaks, after running a forward race, ended up finishing on 3rd out of 11 runners behind Galahad is number 3 Golden Peak. Speaking of which, out of Kanchenjunga, putting Tungstar rated at 56. Adjustment on the other hand ran 3rd in Calcutta, and in this occasion 9th out of 11 runners. 9th right throughout is Adjustment behind Galahad. Putting Crossnose Band Basket Bit rated at 53. 4 will be Roman Spirit, and also coming up for scrutiny will be number 10 in the card. That's Armory. Roman Spirit had that lovely opening, and Armory was alongside Roman Spirit, and both these runners were making the run simultaneously, but Roman Spirit was the one who came in, finished on 4th on the sorting. 4th out of 7 runners behind Elfin Knight is Roman Spirit in race number 28 over the distance of 1600 meters, and is rated at 54, spotting Tungstar, whereas number 10 in the card we have is Armory, was alongside and ended up eventually finishing on 6th out of 7 runners is number 10 Armory from Tungstar Crossnose Band, rated at 49. Well, this horse doesn't run 2 races alike, is number 10 Armory. Number 6 will be Victoria Dorasani. Victoria Dorasani was the eventual winner in this race, was Victoria Dorasani. Being produced about 5 wide off the fences. Victoria Dorasani came and flashed onto the scene and won by a margin of short neck, beating Delavies is Victoria Dorasani. Western Arascota center stage. This is the current summer season race number 8. Well, came and won by a short neck, beating Delavies, rated at 53. From Tungstar Side Chickpeas Crossnose Band and Hood is Victoria Dorasani. And we have a look at number 7 Samurai Blue and number 12 Blue God are the 2 runners. Samurai Blue was the one, well, finished on 6th out of 9 runners being Grizzlies from Tungstar Crossnose Band, Rubber Debit, rated at 52. Blue God is the one who ended up finishing on 2nd out of 9 runners is Blue God in race number 23 or that 7 for long trip from Tungstar Crossnose Band, rated at 44 is number 12 Blue God. It will be Extraordinary. Extraordinary ran 6th. Kalu Sakare was the winner of this race. And Extraordinary and High Opinion, who ran 10th on this outing, is High Opinion. But let's have a look at Extraordinary. Well, has had 2 outings, but winner in Mysore, in fact, beating Skyfire, and subsequently hasn't shown any semblance of form at all, is High Extraordinary, having run 9th behind a Grizzly. And thereafter ran 6th out of 11 runners, 3rd for most for the journey, and ran 6th out of 11 runners. Kallu Sakare was the winners from Blinkers Tungstar, rated at 51. High Opinion, just one outing this summer, finished 10th out of 11 runners, having run 7th being Aquamaric on the previous occasion, rated at 50 is number 9 High Opinion. We have a look at well, we move on to the next race coming up will be the running of the Galilee Plate. This is a race for distance 1800 meters for horses rated 20 to 45. We have a look at number 1 Sekhmet and number 2 Ardakan. This is race number 34 you're looking at. Ardakan was last, in fact, was Ardakan, and finished on 9th out of 11 runners. Ultimately is Ardakan over the distance of 1400 meters, having won back-to-back wins in last winter, and once third being Aquamaric as Ardakan's Tungstar Crossnose Band, rated at 43. Sekhmet finished 6th being English Way, and 11th out of 11 runners being Kalu Sakare in race number 34 from Blinkers Tungstar, rated at 44. Well, 4 runners coming up for scrutiny. That is number 3 August with 4 Farazon, number 5 Regal Aristocracy, and number 7, My Vision. These are the 4 runners we have a look at. But let's have a look at the first runner, August. August was the one having finished 5th behind Grizzly in race number 9 over that 7 furlong trip. Ran 2nd behind Regal Aristocracy over the mile trip is August, rated at 41 from tongue strap. Number 4, that's Farazon, who ran 3rd on the sorting. 3rd out of 9 runners behind Regal Aristocracy. Well, started to come up with a good turn of foot on the outside was Farazon, but it was a Regal Aristocracy. Well, show that speed and ended up winning this race by a margin of 2 lengths. Was the Regal Aristocracy. Second for most part of the journey, took over the running, eventually won by a margin of 2 lengths when Tungster Crossers band rate 37, whereas number 7, that's My Vision, both the occasions off the frame. 9th been Grizzly, 8th been Regal Aristocracy, one Blinkers Tungstrap rated at 32. Well, we have a look at 6 Southern Aristocrat, and also coming up for scrutiny is number 10 Mystical Air. But let's have a look at Southern Aristocrat, who ran twice 8th behind Never Given and Annadale, and 10th behind Amazing Ruler over the distance of 1400 meters in race number 47, rated at 35, whereas number 10 Mystical Air came in from that mid-pack to come and finish on 2nd on this outing is Mystical Air. New approach out of Navaze is rated at 26 from tongue strap. Race number 47 finished 2nd on this outing is Mystical Air. And the last 2 runners coming up for scrutiny will be number 8 Ahead of the Curve and number 9 Royal Whisper. So we have a look at number 8 Ahead of the Curve, who ran 6th, been produced about 5 wide off the fence, and just behind was Royal Whisper, who ran 7th on this outing. But let's have a look at Ahead of the Curve, who ran 6th out of 7 runners, having run 8th behind Mansa Musa on the previous occasion in race number 17 over that 7 furlong trip. Subsequently ran 6th over that mile trip behind Mandarino, is Ahead of the Curve. But Tungster Crossers van rated at 30 is Ahead of the Curve. Royal Whisper, on the other hand, finished on 7th out of 7 runners, last in Mandarino's win, having finished 10th being Redefined and 8th in race number 160. Ended up 7th on this outing is Royal Whispers, one Blinkers tongue strap rated at 27. So that's why in the preview of today's races. We'll join you tomorrow for the Maharaj's Cup Day. Until then, thank you from all of us from the CCTV Dome.